Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Take us, of course, here continue the journey of Transformers Prime. This is Season 1, Episode 6, Masters and Students. Interesting title. We're out of the rising parts, or the darkness, whatever. We're out of it. We're out of it. Which, look, I didn't have a problem with it because I was enjoying the episodes. It was just like, how many parts are in this thing? And you guys were commenting, and I was trying to avoid comments because sometimes people like to post spoilers and things. But as you guys were commenting after I had finished part 5, I did read a couple comments. I saw about 2 or 3 saying this was kind of like a mini arc or kind of a mini introduction, a kind of mini film, if you will, broken up to kind of introduce this new Transformers show or whatever. And now we're getting into, you know, the show in terms of like now we're fully getting into it now. So I'm curious. I'm curious. And with the title here, Masters and Students, interesting. So I'm guessing that we're going to be focusing on the kids again or something. Like, I don't know, because like the title makes me think, I think it might be the kids, like, you know, the human characters we're following, and them getting more acclimated, because, of course, now all 3 of them, even though we knew that Jake, whatever his name is, I'm bad with names, it's just going to take me a while to get used to. He left, and then he just came right back pretty fast. It was pretty quick. So who knows? I have no idea. But I'm excited to get into it to see where we go from here. I still don't believe for a second Megatron is dead. I feel like he just got transported through the portal. He's going to come back at some point. Because this show has 3 seasons and I think a movie afterwards. So there's plenty more stuff to go to where he's probably going to return at some point. So we'll see about that. But anyways, guys, let's dive into it. Let's continue on the journey of Transformers Prime. Let's go.
Cue the audio-visual. I wish to address the troops. We mustn't despair over his tragic demise. Build upon the foundation he laid with an even mightier hand. What is it?
If we failed to conquer Earth under Lord Megatron's command, what hope do we have now while the Autobots still defend it?
I, Megatron's true heir, Lord Starscream, Emperor of Destruction. What you saw, troops who...
An intro? Oh yeah. Alright. I like the new intro. It's nice.
I do not disagree, Ratchet. It's just a small part of me hoped to change Megatron's mind.
I know the 2 of you had quite a history.
But the Megatron whom I once fought beside perished eons ago, far from predictable.
Decepticons! We're under attack!
It's no attack, Ratchet. Whoopsie.
What?
What's going on?
Mark,
I'm also noticing it's out of sync, the audio and shit.
You can't work on these projects in here. You're making a mess.
But the science fair's a big part of our grade.
Or Bumblebee of your volcano.
They're trying to help.
Or
RC of our motorcycles?
precisely.
Would it hurt to learn more of Earth by helping our young friends with their schoolwork?
I mean, yes.
Maybe our young friends should try learning more of Cybertron.
During the Great War. What do you mean you can't pinpoint his signal? I know we are close. Boost the power to your sensors.
Really, Bumblebee? Then how do you make warrior class?
What?
But I've seen you in action.
And though it may be hard to believe, our young scout still has much to experience. Unfortunately, Megatron's legacy will live on.
It will, yeah. Starscream is doing something.
Bumblebee, let us see about this Energon in transit.
Alright, let's go. What the hell? Is it like a ship or something? Okay, what's happening?
The Energon infusion. It's working.
Hold your position and await my command.
He's like, I don't want to wait back though.
I am here on a mission assigned to me by my one master.
Who?
Megatron. Yes. Skyquake. I located you. I awakened
Why didn't you mention this before, this guy?
I, Lord Starscream.
It has been a while, Skyquake.
Optimus Prime,
Is this ancient war still worth fighting? When so many
That's a good question.
comrades have been lost and worlds destroyed?
Bow before me, Optimus Prime.
Again? Bow to this! I will never side with a Prime!
It's like yell.
What need have I for peace when I have Skyquake? With some discipline.
Bumblebee, no!
Why? He's gonna try to help. See? He's helping. There we go. All right. Oh. Oh shit! He's still going.
Let's see, where is it?
What is it?
You'll find out.
We're just gonna go help Jack and Miko finish theirs.
Without my supervision? You want them to be right, don't you?
A second Decepticon life signal? That
wait,
Skyquake's the only
Megatron, he's still
sleeper
alive?
bag in this area. But he was microns from the detonation point. Nothing could have survived
I
that
mean,
blast. Sensors must be faulty. If Lord Megatron is up there,
he doesn't want him to be alive though. He wants to be in control.
must bear witness.
Oh? To pull him away makes sense.
We'll be ashamed to crush you, Bug. But it is my duty.
Oh. Yeah, he's not done. He's not done. Come on.
Stay down.
Oh shit! Really?
Ancient power, fall back.
Oh, okay. He scanned it. Of course. Yep. If he finds Megatron, he's gonna do something.
Megatron.
Holy yep, I knew it. Ooh!
Dark Energon.
That makes sense. Why? Okay, oh.
Everyone believes you are deceased.
Wow.
Soundwave. If you are listening, I have found Lord Megatron.
He's hiding that dark energon. That's too close. Go Bumblebee, alright. Damn, okay, okay. Exactly, yeah, do that.
Ground floor's coming fast.
Jump, jump, jump. Holy crap. I'm assuming he's not dead. I mean maybe?
Putting yourself at risk was perhaps not the wisest of strategies.
But he had to.
But you performed admirably.
How are our projects proceed?
Well, Cybertron?
It's large, Mr. Darby.
Holy shit.
On our planet, you would have been awarded the highest honor.
Our human friends would have been wise to stray from Ratchet's path.
The troops will be pleased. Let us hope that our master pulls through.
He heard everything you said, I think. Yeah, or maybe. There you have it, guys. And overall, a pretty solid episode of the show. There is one thing that they did in the episode, introduce a new Decepticon, which is Skyquake. I pulled up the voice cast here, so I want to make sure I got that name correct. Skyquake. It raises an issue that I have. But I get it because as you're furthering along the show, you're going to introduce new characters and all that. But the way it was, like, approached in this episode, in terms of, like, Megatron's dead, we'll get to that. Starscream's like, wait a minute, I have an idea. And they randomly just track Skyquake, who was never mentioned at all until now, after Megatron's demise. because his true master is Megatron, Skyquake. That's what he said. My true master's Megatron. Well, Megatron never mentioned for a second. Like, did he not know that Skyquake was just randomly in a cavern somewhere, like in like a mountain or something? I don't know. It just came across kind of strange. All of a sudden, after his demise, this Decepticon, who's pretty powerful, by the way, pretty deadly, wasn't even thought of until after, all this like time has passed or whatever, and all this shit has went down. You would think at some point that, Megatron or even Starscream would have sent somebody to go get Skyquake. But maybe he thought, because Starscream, as we saw in the opening of the episode, and it was a funny little moment because he's like, I'm Lord Starscream, and all this stuff, right? This grandiose kind of thing of like, we're so sad about the death of Megatron, but I, Lord Starscream. And then the Decepticons going, what? It's a fun little moment because they're not believing and really wanting to follow. So that's when he had the idea. But he should have known that, okay, there's a Decepticon who's way bigger than me, and he's deadly as hell. Even before he turned into the jet, right? He's really deadly. He should have thought, maybe he won't follow me because his true master is Megatron. And it was correct, right? He's like, I follow nobody except for one. I'm not going to follow you, Starscream. I'm following Megatron. So there was that. Pretty interesting to see this new character now. They said they buried him like he's dead. I don't believe Skyquake is actually dead, or maybe he is. Maybe it's a one and done. I don't know, but it really felt like to me that there's more with that character. Maybe. Because maybe with Megatron, when he finally, starts coming back and everything, and he's out of his stasis or whatever, that maybe he will find a way to... Because Dark Energon, that's how he survived the explosion. As we kind of figured, and as I kind of suspected, Starscream was going to find Megatron, which I thought that, okay, it's been a while. I didn't expect it the very next episode we're going to find him, but it's the Dark Energon that saved him completely from dying. And of course, Starscream is saying all this stuff. It's like, the way the scene's kind of playing out, it reminds me of, it's a weird comparison, I know, but I think some people might understand where I'm coming from. Where, in The Lion King, Scar's holding on to Mufasa, long live the king, and that little, like, exchange, it reminded me of that moment when Starscream was talking to Megatron as he's saying this stuff and then pulling the Dark Energon out. Then he hears the little device sent by, as a Soundwave. I think that's the character's name. And he has to hide the Dark Energon behind his back. Like, I found him. We have to take him immediately. It's like, he had to play it up because he was he was literally going to make sure Megatron was going to be dead. He's like, stay dead this time. Because Starscream doesn't want to give up his power. Even though it seems like the Decepticons are not accepting of him being the new leader, he's like, I don't want to lose this because Megatron, if he's still alive some way, which he is, they're not going to follow me, really. Because even when Megatron came back in that 5-part arc, Starscream was still trying his best to do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. Still trying to do his own thing. So there's that in terms of Starscream not getting his way, but Megatron's still alive. I'm assuming it's going to take a while before he comes back. But then again, I was theorizing literally in the beginning of this episode that, it's going to be a while before we even see Megatron again, and he's literally in this episode. So that's the thing. I don't know what to expect. I can theorize all day, and I'll probably be wrong most of the time. The science fair projects. It makes sense in terms of the actual title, Masters and Students, because literally Ratchet gets so involved. Because at first he's like, "What the? Why are you doing projects in our base of operations? What the?" And then he gets involved. Of course he does. He makes some sort of like device that goes fucking crazy for Jack, and then makes Raph a over-the-top volcano that shoots a giant beam out into the sky. I'm surprised that they weren't kicked out of school, especially for that. Doesn't, because the least problematic one was Miko with her, like, it was supposed to be like a bunch of planets, which she was actually doing a pretty good job, right? But then he had to go make Cybertron. It's like, what planet is that? Cybertron? Like, it's kind of hard to explain. There's robots and it's a whole thing to get into. So he got so invested at first. He's like, what are you doing? And then, of course, because it's projects. Ratchet likes working on projects. So literally, he got so invested in it and didn't let the way he even worded it when they came back. How was our projects? Like, he did all the work. Because they even said, well, can we do some of the work? No. If you want to see a master at work in perfection, you're going to watch me do it. So let the kids do it. I don't know. But yeah, it was overall a pretty fun episode. Some great action. A cool slow-mo shot as freaking Skyquake is getting punched in the face. Skyquake was like, you know, all that. It's pretty good. It's overall pretty good. I don't know where we go from here. I think ultimately what it's going to be is Starscream is going to continue to try to manipulate. Megatron is going to be taking time to revive. I don't know about the actual Autobot side, like what is next for them, because it feels like they're just finding ways to show the bonding of the kid characters, the human characters, and because we had Agent Fowler again in this episode. I have the voice cast pulled up here, and it feels like we're going to see more of his character and maybe more of his involvement in terms of helping and everything, in terms of when they need him. But it feels like it's going to be more so just like the Autobots just doing whatever they can to stop Decepticons from their plans. And I don't know. It's a weird thing because, see, I know a portion of these characters, like Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Starscream. I know some of these characters before I started watching the show, but I really don't know what direction they could be going. Like, I really, it's hard to theorize, because I could sit there and go, well, Megatron's going to be gone for a while, and he's here. Next episode. He's not dead, right? I didn't think he was dead, but I didn't expect to see him in the next episode. So, I could try to theorize, but it's going to be hard to do, because I really had no idea. But I think that's also the fun part of it, that I can theorize and have no fucking clue. Like, I have no real idea, prediction-wise, where they're going to go. So we'll see. But in terms of introducing Skyquake, that pretty much tells me they're going to find ways to introduce new characters in some way, even if it doesn't make sense. Because those are, like I was saying, Skyquake should have been introduced before, because he was just sitting in the side of a mountain in the cavern somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, what? I don't know. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious what you guys thought about the episode, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.